This large tree is a ceiba tree, also known as a cotton tree or a kapok tree. And it's along the creek. We're now on the north side of the creek. And there's many more trees along the edges of the creek. I call this area the meadows because of all the trees. Again, the trees on the far side are along another creek. The tallest tree is the cotton tree I just took a picture of. And the tree just to the right of that is the Guanacosta tree up by the pump house. All right, I am turning to the east. And now I'm facing north with the mountain ridge behind us. This is the northwest corner of the property. I jokingly call it the back 40. Again, the thick trees are trees along the creek edge. And back to the cotton tree. We are almost to the northeast corner of the property. The view to the south is looking at the foliage at the edge of the creek. We call it the North Creek. I'm turning to the west, and there is a view of all of our property that's cleared. Well, all the cleared is our property. And then a view of the mountain range to the north and west. Fence posts are the back edge of our property. And that's the northeast corner. And back to the south. I'm now in the northeast corner and I'm facing south. And the foliage in the distance is along the creek. I'm turning to the west. Again, all the thick foliage is the edge of the creek. Nice view of the mountains to the north. This would be a great home site. I'm now looking to the east. If it were cleared where the 60-foot easement for the road goes through, we would be able to see Mr. Neal's house and his teak trees. This shot is to the east, towards Mr. Neal's house, and this land will eventually be filled with teak trees. Mr. Neal's house is somewhere in that clump of dark trees, and as I move to the right, you can see teak trees, and I'm going to try to zoom it in. I can't tell if it's any better. I'm on the east side of the property, approximately a third to a halfway to the back. And I'm turning to the west. The Guanacosta tree on the hill is directly in front of me. number of trees in this area. These are cotton trees, quite valuable. Very hard wood. Back to the south, and again the creek. This is part of the creek. This area of the creek is almost directly below the large cotton tree that I showed you earlier. This is a cahoon tree in front of me. There's not a lot of water in the creek right now because it's the beginning of the rainy season. In fact, it just started raining on me.